Testing one, two. Record. Testing one, two. Testing one, two. Check.
Yeah, I'm good.
Recording the fucking video. That is recording.
All right.
I changed my settings. I changed my settings for Discord. I hope I sound great.
So I hope.
This is the first.
So can I?
First unscripted of the new year. I was telling Craig before we hit record that January is the longest fucking Monday ever. That's what January is. So like, we're stuck in the longest Monday of all time, right now, currently. Not a lot.
Well, you get all these weird sporadic like days off in between, like days you're not off but you are off. So it's like this stretch of 2 weeks where no one's doing shit but they're pretending to do shit. And you're like, I'm like looking at my notes. I'm like, how come no one else is putting notes in the system? Oh, it's just me? Oh shit. I'm like, all right. Mm-hmm. New job, new habits. Let's go.
Craig, real quick. I watched 70% of the show. You watched all of it. AEW World's End was last week.
I didn't. I missed the middle section, so I missed the mixed tag match. It was great, but I saw like the first 3 matches and the last 2.
Yeah, everything that I saw was, of course, good. Like, great.
Yeah.
But AEW always does really well. They had a much better 2025 than they did 2024, that's for sure. They seem like they're spreading their talent out a little bit more. They're still making some frustrating choices and not pushing people that I like to see. But I don't want to, the older I get, the more I realize, like, it's not about what I want. It's just if they're doing good and they're servicing their core audience, whatever that audience is, I don't even think they know still to this day. I think they're fine. Their pay-per-views are fucking phenomenal. And they had the tournament, the Continental Classic tournament. Moxley
becomes a face. Overnight, like in that pay-per-view.
And people are saying it's one of the best face turns ever. It's organic. Like, they've been on a really good storyline since he lost the title at All In. They almost made it seem like the rest were going to turn on him like a pack of dogs. But he needed to win this tournament because even he knew that in character that he's done. Like, if I don't fucking win, I'm in trouble. And so he pulled it out. And him and Kyle Fletcher, everybody's saying basically at the last minute, because it was technically December, they're coming in for match of the year candidate. And I thought that match was amazing. Like, when Moxley clicks with someone, it's really, really good. When Moxley doesn't click, Edge. Really it doesn't come across very well at all.
And Jess, he did break his tooth. You texted, did he break his tooth? And he did. He chipped it. He did it to himself on the stairs.
Yeah.
And then he kind of smiled. But he chipped his tooth.
And I don't.
Just a little step up about Edge and Christian. Do you guys know they're promoting a planking, segment right now?
Yeah, they have been. I have it right behind me.
Oh, you actually own it?
I have that. Yeah, they've been. I bought it like 3 years ago. They've been doing it for a few years.
Oh, that's awesome.
More, That's how they both fucking have.
I've seen it all over Insta.
That's how they both have abs at 80 years old. Those fuckers, because like they figured Edge after all of his surgeries was like, dude, he got into shape, and then Christian asked him like, well, how do you doing this, man? And he's like, I'm fucking planking. Don't even ask me how it works. I'm just planking. And he's like, what? And then so they both decided to, I think Beth helped out too, and they both decided to make this planking board instead of you doing it on the hard floor or whatever and hurting your elbows, because they both are wrestlers and they have surgery and shit and they're always rehabbing something. So he's like, it's hard for me to put my elbows and my forearms on a hard surface. So he's like, we made this board where you could adjust the handles and it's rubber padding and all that stuff. And he's like, they've been doing it for over 5 years, I think. I bought it like 2 or 3 years ago, I want to say.
What's the approximate price range of it? I've always wondered.
It's like $200. But I mean, like, it's got like a timer built into it. It's a Edge and Christian, you better fucking give me some fucking money.
I was gonna say you better give us some fucking sponsorship dollars.
Our new sponsor, guys, Edge and Christian. We played that wrong.
Nice. It's just a smaller board for your elbows only.
These handles come out, and like you can put these handles like in different areas, so you can move your arms in and out to get like a better core workout. I swear to God, we're not paid by them. We will be fucking very soon, Edge and Christian. What's
your record on the plank there?
Man? I don't like try to set a record. I do. So this music that I listen to on Google Music, it's called Tabata. Mm-hmm. And what it is basically they just remake a bunch of fucking songs, disco songs, rap songs, rock songs, or whatever.
Okay.
And it counts you down. So it's all, welcome to Tabata. Because I think, Craig, when I shared my top music things or whatever, Tabata was on there. And it's because I use Tabata for timed workouts. So planking or whatever you do. I used to do lay on my back and just hold my legs up, my waist and legs up or whatever, and hold it. So basically what it does is for 30 seconds you're on, so it's like ready, go, and then like it'll play that music and you just fucking hold whatever pose, and then it goes relax, and then you relax for 10 seconds, you get your breath, and then you go again, and then you 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Right. And so I only do it for 5 to 10 minutes depending on my mood and how I feel, but it like I do it before my workout, so I get like my heart rate up and I get my core engaged or whatever, so I'm looser when I go out and lift weights or whatever. So
nice.
So it's nice. It's just anything that you can do. But Edge and Christian, they're like fucking pros. They do it for like 30 minutes. Like they're doing a workout for 30 minutes. Yeah, they've been
playing forever.
Yeah, and then they stop it, and then they do it for another 30 minutes. So they don't deal with a lot of weights anymore because they're getting older, and it's harder like to really lift heavy in your joints and stuff like that. So that's why they look so shredded. That's why it's hilarious that Christian wears a shirt most of the time when he wrestles, because I'm like, he's probably the most in shape motherfucker in the room. Like, he's shredded. So yeah, that's I don't know how we got off on that tangent. Happy New Year, New Year's resolution. Do some planking.
That's my fault.
No, it's good. It's good. Do some planking. You get anything to get you moving.
Yeah, I'm gonna get into that.
When you're our age in our fucking 40s, we have to move, right? Like that's the big thing. We can eat whatever, like we could eat really good and we still won't lose a goddamn pound. We could have no alcohol for months and still not lose any weight. But if you move while you do all that, it's like it just falls off. It's weird. When you're in your 40s, folks. I tell you, it's a real bitch.
You gotta move, kids. You gotta move.
Yeah.
So it's good PLE all in all.
Yeah, it's really good all in all.
When have they had a bad one, right?
And then the New Year's Dynamite this past Wednesday, Willow defeated Sasha Banks, or Monet, excuse me, for the TBS Championship. And like the placement crazy, and that was the main event, and they left on a great note. They've been doing really well. If you don't watch AEW and you're just listening to all the bullshit that you read or hear or whatever, like, just fucking watch it. Like, Cuz made a good point, and then I've seen other people do the same thing. Cuz says sometimes when he's just tired of watching he only watches NXT some weeks. Like, he won't watch Raw, SmackDown, anything. He'll just watch NXT, and he's like, it's way easier when you're just focusing on one. If you're tired or WWE's got you irritated, just don't watch WWE for 2 weeks. Don't watch Raw or SmackDown. You'll fucking see the results everywhere, and from everyone's reaction videos and shit like that.
You won't miss it.
You won't miss much of anything, but watch AEW for 2 weeks straight and just AEW. Just watch Dynamite and Collision for 2 weeks, and you'll start caring about him more. And you don't believe everything that you read about Tony Khan and all that stuff. He's got good and bad qualities, right? Just like Vince did, just like everybody else does. Like, just watch it. They're great. Sure. It's fun. Yeah. It's not perfect. You'll get mad, but you'll get irritated, and but it's fine. I used to watch WCW 92 and 93. I wanted to fucking punch it like sometimes. So I'm like, God, but like I go back now and I'm like, what a fun time that was for me to watch WCW 92, 93. And they weren't perfect at all. Yeah. Like they were, but it's an alternative. You need an alternative anyway. So yes, good show by AEW. Now I don't know, man. I think a lot of this shit's just fucking rumors and innuendo and all that stuff. But we got, people just foaming at the mouth for WWE to sell. They're going to sell the Saudis now. And TKO's just given up. TKO didn't think this buyout, this big $1 billion company that is super strategic in everything they do, they made a mistake. And they bought WWE and they overpaid, and Saudi's going to buy them. Come on, man. Like, what are we doing here? Like, I don't know. I think
that's today. That's today.
Yeah. This is rumors going around here too. I'll wait till you get some of the other stuff I have here. It's just, I don't know. Can Saudi buy WWE? Sure. I just don't know why TKO would. I don't know. Everybody said that.
You know what's fascinating about this is like, I feel like I find all the fun stuff that's true on my thread stuff. Like, and you guys find like more of the BS. Like I shared it with you guys this week. I'm like, Me Chin literally either kissed or bit Jade in the butt on that pin cover, and that's real. Like that's funny.
I need you to help me because I'm in the pits of hell and I can't get out. And this is the shit I see. And I don't know why.
How are you seeing this? I didn't see this at all. I know. I don't know.
I need help.
But I get all the fun stuff. Why
I need help.
What is ITR wrestling anyway?
I don't know, Craig. I feel you both are attacking me, right? I don't.
Oh, it's not your fault. I'm like, how? I just don't know. Like, I don't. See
look at it. It's a serious picture. Look at his face. Oh yeah, we're having a great time. Like
enjoying the show.
It never gets old. We're gonna say that forever.
Yeah. So that's one of the things, and it's got to be a rumor. It's a rumor that fucking piece of shit like Vince Russo and stuff like that will start propelling too. Oh, then we got another one.
Oh, by the way, he said something that was funny this week too. He's like, I won't go back to WWE. Oh, you got it?
It's this breaking, Dave and Craig. Triple H is going to be fired for his bad booking choices in the first quarter of this year. This is the kind of garbage, and this is why I'm not praising this. This is the kind of garbage that people like Coach and fucking Vince Russo, as per Sports Bible, because we all read Sports Bible. Triple H is planning to part ways with WWE following recent open criticisms, because really successful people, the second they get criticized, they quit.
Yeah,
like that's what,
and he's known for being super sensitive.
Yeah, totally. Paul Levesque, aka Triple H, faced heavy backlash for the booking of John Cena and Gunther. Like a big $1 billion company is going to fire them for one match.
He faced backlash, but from who? It wasn't from TKO. It was just from the fans. Yeah. They don't pay. No, salary. David. They don't make those decisions.
David, shut up.
Talking about?
Shut up, Dave. Sports Bible says WWE's parent company, TKO, remains highly disappointed with the TV ratings, Dave. Sports Bible, Dave.
34,000 likes.
34,000 likes. Okay, and by the way, what kind of ratings are you even talking about? This is streaming television. Nobody even knows how to rate it yet. It's ridiculous.
I'm so fucking glad that you asked that you said that, because that's my next topic. Is everybody? It's just what you said. So I started diving into more of this stuff because I see a lot of articles. Apparently, I'm in the pits of hell, and I just keep going down these.
You're doing real research. You're trying to corroborate that story.
I went there. Not. Raw still gets globally between 2.5 and 3 million total views of Raw every week. So
what is the problem?
There is no problem, because they used to rank number 1 and 2 on the rankings there on Netflix, and now they were number 4 last week, Dave. Oh my fucking God.
Oh my God.
Everybody's viewing habits change.
I'm sorry, in the middle of all the bowl games and people being off.
And Stranger Things and all the other stuff.
And by the way, and pre-tape stuff where people knew the results, so maybe they didn't watch. You can fault that a little bit. That's a decision that they're making. Whatever. But
these are. I'll see people spin these numbers. These are not bad numbers for streaming, and I just wish that people like Vince Russo and Coach would stop perpetuating shit like this. And then the 4th and 5th rate dirt sheets will copy it and run with it and act like they know anything about fucking streaming. They don't. Like, they just don't.
Speaking of Russo, he said that, I don't care how much you pay me, bro. Millions of dollars. I will not go back to the ring. I'm like, who's fucking asking you to come?
Nobody wants you.
No one's asking you to come.
Trust me.
Nobody wants you there.
In 6 months, Gigolo Championship Wrestling's not going to want his bitch fucker ass either. Like, so it doesn't really matter. Like, he sucks. Vince Russo's such a bottom feeder. Like, he's such a fucking parasite.
He's a cancer, bro.
He's a cancer, bro.
I'm going to go. Well, what's your orders from Vampiro now? That's the big thing. He's taking orders from Vampiro over there.
Oh, good.
That's awesome.
Because Vampiro, good. Like, good for them. Yeah. Like, that's just gonna awesome. You know what his big storyline is over there in JCW? A power struggle storyline.
Storyline.
Yeah, power struggle.
He's never done that before.
He's never done that before. That's never been done before under the Vince Russo regime. Like, Jesus Christ, this guy. Like, but you know what? Bravo. He still somehow gets people to listen to him and Coach spew garbage. He somehow gets money from promotions. I don't know how much JCW can afford, but he gets something, I'm sure, for it. Like, the fact that this guy...
I got an idea, bro.
He has somehow squoze a 16th minute out of his 15 minutes of fame. You know what? Bravo, I guess, right? Like, even though it's cancer and it's all toxic and garbage or whatever, but like, I guess, good job.
And I love to hear my hot takes from someone who doesn't even watch any wrestling anymore.
Yeah, bro.
Don't even watch. Yeah.
Right. After every show, he's like, I'm done. I'm not watching WWE going forward no more. And then the next week he's fucking talking about like whatever. Like,
well, you have another headline, just because I can kind of thread this along. Speaking of people who are saying some shit, and some of it may be warranted, but some of it I think is ridiculous. Okay, we're gonna do this first.
So this is just another little side thing here too. Everyone's kind of noticed, and I noticed it too. There was a countdown on Peacock going 22 days left, 21 days left, 20 days. The library is no longer on Peacock. So Dave and Cuz are the smart ones. They live in a different country. So they get a service that provides everything. So if you have a different company, that Stephanie herself suggested a VPN. If you have VPN, you don't really notice this, but here with Craig and I in the United States, We have lost the library on Peacock, but they have started to migrate it over to Netflix. Not WCW, though. So ECW and WCW are still out there in the ether, but it seems like they are loading. WWE has 2 channels on YouTube. One is called WWE Vault. The other one is called WCW Vault. And they have put a lot of stuff they've been importing over to that. So go to YouTube and WWE Vault and WCW Vault. You can get that. I don't know where ECW is going to end up. I haven't seen anything yet. But yeah, the classic WWE content is coming to Netflix, just the WWE stuff. I think they've already uploaded all the major pay-per-views, Royal Rumble, Survivor Series, SummerSlam, WrestleMania. Right. All of them are available now on Netflix. So that's good news, I guess. Unfortunately, it's going to be fragmented, but, we might lose the Nitros and the Thunders and, you know what I mean? Which is kind of sad. We had that on the network and that all went over to Peacock. But I know a lot of people don't watch that stuff, just old fuddy-duddies like we do. But I miss that stuff, to have that library. It was our youth, our 20s. We grew up in the Monday Night Wars and the Superstars of Wrestling and the Wrestling Challenges and the Primetime Wrestling. I got the most excited when that stuff first hit the network. I was like, Primetime's there, and I know nobody else gave a shit. But I mean, it's just, I miss it. And, I just advise people to educate yourself. I know there's so much streaming now and it's so much to consume, but also take time of your day to go out and watch a fucking primetime or watch a month's worth of primetime wrestling and see what storylines were, percolating back then or whatever. It's really fun, man. After this, we're going to go and record Royal Rumble 91 and some of it's so fun. We forget about some of these lost shows that nobody really talks about.
Surprised, by the way.
Yeah, nobody talks about them anymore. Everybody talks about Royal Rumble 92, and then people talk about, the first Rumble that Austin won, the one that Vince won, and there's hot Royal Rumbles after that, the one where Batista and Cena tied and, all that stuff. But there's so many lost shows that are awesome, that I forget about, and I go back and watch those, and I was like, oh man, this was really fun, and I remember watching it, so... I think the library will stay out there somehow. I don't know if it's all going to be fragmented. You're going to have to go to YouTube for some, VPN for others, or Netflix. And, I don't know. Again, I don't know where WCW is going to go. Because in their defense, though, I don't remember if it was when the network ceased to exist or if it was Peacock. But the old libraries, the old shit, 1% of the total subscribers even watch that stuff. So not a lot of people watch that stuff. But it was just nice to know that it was there. I used to number my tapes. I used to have tapes on a shelf on a wall, and I numbered them all and I'd record Superstars every week, and I'd record Primetime, and I don't do that anymore, and I lost a lot of that stuff. So I always liked knowing where it was, and I could go back and watch anything. And us doing
if you find out where Saturday and Sunday mornings are for all those prelim matches, and they're somewhere in a fantastic order, I would love to find out where. There's nothing better than watching all those guys do their finishers and ease and fashion.
There's a lot of it on YouTube. They've uploaded a lot of primetime wrestling on YouTube.
The Vault?
Yeah, to the Vault. So there's a lot. And there's a couple people that are getting away.
Tell your fans where to go.
I think they tape them on the local broadcast. There's a lot of fans that are putting Superstars out as it aired in the Philadelphia market or the whatever, and they're not being taken down. And so, which is awesome. Because you get the original music, you get the original everything. So there's a lot of people now kind of erupting with that. And I think that this will open the door for people like that to do. For some reason, when it's a local broadcast, they can't pull it down right away. I don't know why. I'm not sure how that works at all.
It's harder to find.
Because we'll put shit up on YouTube and it gets pulled down if I put a fucking 6-second clip of something on there. But people are getting away with putting entire shows. Yeah, I don't know how they're doing it. So there's other podcasts out there that will watch something and have it playing and they don't get taken off. And I don't understand how that happens to us and not them. I don't know. Maybe they pay money or something. I have no idea how it works, but yeah. So that is that news this week, as well as the library is fragmented now. I don't know if we'll ever form Voltron again somewhere, but maybe we're just gonna have to go to 4 or 5 different places to figure it out and find it. But the more that it's not somewhere, the more other people are gonna find a way to put it on Daily Motion or not, all that. So it'll come up somewhere when it's not being hosted by the WWF on something. other people will find a way to get it on, like pirate it somehow or get it on. So that's the good news, is like it'll be out there. But the really cool stuff on the vault, they're putting a lot of shit I've never seen out there before. Like they have an England, when Davey Boy Smith first went to WCW in '93, they had like their first UK tour over there, and he took on Kevin Nash of all people. But when he was he was Vinny Vegas, when he wasn't Kevin Nash, he was Vinny Vegas, and Sting. That was the tour where Sting and Vader traded the world title back and forth for just to make headlines. So it's like Sting fought Paul Orndorff or whatever, and I'd never seen that. That never made it to the network. So like now they are releasing a lot of cool old footage of the Warrior and Vince directing him to do promos and everything, and you hear Vince going, "No,
some crazy
ground,
shit.
do
I've
it." Like it's kind of cool, like to see a lot of that stuff. Piper, I think I forwarded to you guys this really cool thing that he was doing. Like he was practicing a promo for Sid, but you heard the producers talking with him, and he's like, "All right, so you want me to do this?" And they were like yelling at Kevin Dunn because they're like, "No, you could see his jeans. We don't want him to know. We don't even want to know he's wearing jeans." And so like they had to tighten the shot up so you couldn't see Piper's jeans that he was wearing because he had no shirt on. So they had to get the camera up.
That's lovely.
Yeah, it was really cool. And I was like, oh man, like this is kind of stuff that you don't
just
see.
Just to hear the way they were thinking for the shot.
Yeah, so if you can get
cool.
if you can get 20, 30,000 views on that on YouTube, that's worth something. Like WWE can monetize that somehow more so than they could just throwing it in a library on Peacock or whatever. So it's something good will happen. We'll always have access somewhere to this stuff. It's just a matter of where it's going to go. And the highest bidder will win, right? So whoever wants it on their streaming device will get it.
Last thing I could think of, total transition, subject change, is the Austin Theory. I don't even know you want to call it a debacle or whatever. It's already getting highly scrutinized. Just like you said, everyone's got their opinion. Brian Alvarez already put out something that he just doesn't think that they're going to be able to do anything with Theory. And I like what Craig said on when we were talking about there. It's like, just shut up and give it a minute. Like give it like 2 weeks to frickin' breathe, bro. I know
new music's great. It's fine.
Yeah, new music's great. Right. I like the little bit of the evil shaved head going on. I wish you would have stayed with the pants, whatever. But that's just a wardrobe choice. You could change that. But I think you got to give Theory a moment. And it's funny, like I think, Craig, you made a mention like how he wrestles like it's 2015. He doesn't change anything. But I personally love the way Austin Theory wrestles. I always think it's fantastic to watch.
No, that wasn't my comment. I think that was Jess's coming from, I think, Alvarez.
Jess's, I'm sorry. To Alvarez. I think
Alvarez said it. Yeah.
I disagree with that statement 100%. I love the way Austin Theory works in there. I think if he didn't work as well as he did, why would you watch him? And does the mic have to get a little bit better? I made a comment. Craig disagreed with me that I thought he flubbed that mic work on Monday Night Raw. I thought he had more to say, and then he kind of brought in Heyman, and then they jumped to the next part of the segment when CM Punk came out. I was waiting for Austin to do what what our little Roo was doing, to actually put on a promo and go, oh, that was exciting, and kind of roll from there. But it's not everything hangs on 1 week and one moment. Right. Like, just give it a second. But I don't know if you guys agree or disagree with that. But
and they have to. Oh, go ahead, Craig. Sorry.
No, I think he's in good hands with Heyman, just the ultimate star maker. The group he's in, he's not having to do it by himself.
Heyman loves him. The reports backstage is Heyman loves him. Like he wants to do something with him really bad.
Yeah, it's gonna be fine.
That's going to be their big challenge this year. Their 2025 was super flat, and once the Bloodline story ended, they got injuries and a lot of stars re-signed to become part-time now, and Cody's barely there. Really, he's got other shit he's doing, and Roman is hardly ever there now. They got Brock back for a while. I don't even know what that means. He has limited viewership. He has limited dates. So they have that. They had the injuries that happened, from Rhea getting injured to Punk to Seth and to there's a lot of injuries. And
to live,
honestly, this is going to be the new star era, and they need it. Roman.
Oh, it's time.
People don't want to admit it, but Roman's on the back nine of his career because he doesn't need to be.
He's even said it.
He doesn't need to be hobbled. The retiring wrestlers today are not going to look like the retiring wrestlers from when we were kids, or even from Cena's era.
No.
You look at Batista. Batista looks great. He's slimming down for movie roles and stuff. John Cena can walk normal. Randy Orton, yeah, he's had a lot of spine injuries, but he's normal. Like wrestlers when we grew up, when they hit their 30s and 40s, they fell the fuck apart physically, and you could see it.
Look what AJ Styles is going to look like, and he's retiring probably this year.
And it's gonna, and that causes a problem. That causes a problem because when the older stars look good still, this is a business about cosmetics above and everything else. You could be you could be Bobby Eaton, and it doesn't matter though. But if you don't look like Brock, or you don't look like Cena or Batista, or you're not unique like CM Punk, you can get swallowed up like in this business. Still to this day, it's a cosmetic business, and their big challenge going into this year is going to be putting those new people, keeping Io Sky where she is, keeping, getting Theory to the next level, getting Logan Paul since he's more available now, getting him more in the mix, like Braun Breaker.
We got Carmelo Hayes, on the up and up.
Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, I know LA Knight's up there age wise, but LA Knight is still fresh as far as characters are concerned in our brains. So it's kind of a curse. When you have John Cena,
and we've brought up some NXT guys too, Jess. We're
they still have the developmental. Fresh meat. You have John Cena,
they're bringing them up too.
You have John Cena retiring, still looking wonderful. Look, it's fucking muscular and healthy and everything. It's hard for us to. It's easy for the creative to be like, well, let's lean on Brock and Punk and all of them, but they can't anymore, and they have to start bringing in some new stars. Because by the way, once these stars start getting over, they're going to want part-time contracts too in about 5 years, because they're going to get to the point where they're like, I don't want to fucking be killing myself or whatever, And
we apparently live in a world where SmackDown is going to 3 hours, Raw is, 2.5. And then PLEs only have an opportunity for 8 guys to be on it these days. And that's, honestly, religiously, I only watch the PLE. So
and on top of that, the Usos won the title for the 27th time.
Yes, yeah.
And you're having to rely on this older set. And I understand you're probably pulling off AJ to start the retirement tour or whatever.
Well, and you got to think that Usos are going to feud again, right? You got to. It's got to be.
Or they're going out too.
Maybe.
You think about if Jericho comes back, you got Jericho, AJ, possibly the Usos all going out within a year to 2 years. I mean, and Punk probably too. It's just,
Punk is not.
You have to start. You have to start building for the future. That's why Carmelo Hayes is up there. I can't remember the name of the new guy, super high flyer. Or you remember what I'm talking about?
Penta.
NXT.
Oh, not NXT.
No. Yeah. I can't remember his name. He's freaking amazing. But I've been watching NXT. Cuz would know it right away. I can't believe they didn't bring up Oba. Oba is still a champion, so they're going to keep him down.
They will.
Probably within 6 months they'll bring him up. It's just, to me, it's insane that what they brought up is good, but they need to bring up more, because you're going to start losing these guys either to part-time schedules or retirement altogether. And I think that's where you can, if you want to speculate, that's where the trouble is going to set in, but it's going to take about a year.
I think interest has definitely waned a little bit, but the thing is
yes, that's true.
But the thing is I think if your viewership wanes the way AEW's did in 2024, that's bad, and you can feel that it's bad. And they had bad press, and they had no momentum.
This is not that, unfortunately.
This is not like that. This is a great opportunity for WWE this year. They have so much talent. They can fuck up so many times because the talent will make up for it in the long run. So they can, don't get me wrong, they're going to turn some people off, but wrestling's always been like that. It's always been up and down. And with them pricing people out too.
Pricing it out. We made a joke on my other thread, let's do another one in 2026. Let's go to another PLA. I said, well, it better be AEW, because I ain't going to a WWF event. Fuck that.
AEW is still affordable. I'd love to go to AEW. They just never come out. They don't do house shows, so they're just all strictly a TV show.
Yeah, if they make their way to the West Coast at all, we'll go. We'll definitely go. AEW.
We missed last year. They were in Oceanside fucking last year for a Dynamite. I just couldn't go.
Yeah, we should have gone.
It was right in the middle of the week. It was hard for me to go.
Yeah.
I think that there's so much opportunity. They have so much fucking talent, and when you have someone like Paul Heyman kind of writing the top storylines in Raw, and I think that they're in great hands. I do. I still trust Triple H's process, because you live and die by it, right? The long drawn out storylines really get fucked up when injuries happen. It just fucks everything up. Yeah. But he is not deterred. He is nope.
He's not panicked.
Yeah, he might have panicked a little bit by putting Braun over Seth like that. That turn kind of came out of nowhere. However, and there were some opportunities I feel like that they didn't take after that. But I mean, they've done a great job with Braun, and I believe he's probably going to beat Punk on the 5th on next week. You got to think he is. Like, I think that if
I would have a hard time if he didn't.
If Punk loses, I think that like that just damages them, and I think that you put the vision over whether people like him or not. It doesn't matter. That's your momentum. People hated the Death Riders at the beginning, and now everyone looks back on that going, dude, I'm glad they did that with Moxley. Like, in a weird way, it made Moxley more super Mox, and he has better aura now, and it's weird. Like, there's something to pushing through. There's something about like not abandoning ship, even though people are like, fuck you. I bet because wrestling fans, we don't know what we want. We claim that we want long-term storytelling. Then when they do it, we're like, no, you pulled the plug. It's not working. Like, because we've never ran a wrestling company. So you don't do that. You don't panic. And Triple H
just like everybody wanting to fire Triple H and everybody saying they want Vince McMahon back. I'm you have no idea what it was like when Vince was here. Like, you have no clue.
We have suffered enough with that old man. I think we could put that in the grave, right? Like we always talk.
Yeah, you could knock the storyline a little bit and injury stuff had something to do with it, but it's nothing compared to getting a script ripped up every single week on the 15-minute take. Like, he was ripping up scripts on 15-minute takes when in the next 15 minutes.
Like a baby.
Like, how do you live under that?
Like a 60-year-old baby, just a wah, go gaga, like you're just fucking mad.
What are we talking about, dude? Like, TKO saw him do that one time. Like, well, you're not doing that again.
Yeah,
it's like,
and that's another thing too. Back to the TKO wanting to sell WWE. I remember when UFC was first bought, and they went to ESPN and everything like that. It was like, oh, the days are numbered. They're gonna sell. Dana White's gonna be fired in a year. Dana White's still fucking there, and he's on the TKO board. Like, so nobody knows what the fuck they're talking about. Nobody knows what they're... The Saudi could. I'm not saying it's impossible when you're talking about that much money and you have $2 billion companies just going, here, hold this billion. No, you hold this billion. Oh, you.
Why would anybody like that? Why would they ever want to buy that and have to control the story? They wouldn't know what to do. Like you said, they were asking for Warrior 6 years ago. Like, what are you talking about?
TKO was formed because they bought WWE to put it in the UFC under the UFC umbrella. Like, that's
the whole
why
point.
They're not going to sell fucking 2 years in. It doesn't make any sense. Like,
they haven't even made their money back yet. They got to do that first.
They have a great contract with Netflix.
And by the way, they will make their money back.
They have a great contract with USA Network. They have a great contract with Netflix. Like, they're fucking fine. They're going to have bids. Yeah. Prime is going to bid. Like, next time when it's up with Netflix. You don't think Prime Video is going to try to come after that shit? Like, of course they are. Because, like, they help. Wherever they go, they move the needle. And people can obsess over 1 week of dropping. Oh, no, they dropped streams this week. Oh, my. Like, come on. Like, what are you talking about? You're talking about billions of dollars here.
It was a massive college bowl week.
Not even that. This company has proved time and time again that it's a local. Like, everybody continues to shit on pro wrestling, even though it's been the most reliable locomotive ever. Like, that locomotive just gains momentum and goes right down those tracks every fucking year. Vince was like, we're going to go public. We'll never go public. Like, he goes public. Vince was telling Bruce Pritchard in the late 80s, one day I'm going to have a wrestling channel. Vince is never, this is fucking crazy. He's never going to have a fucking wrestling channel. Then they had the network in 2014. Like, what are you talking about? Like,
$9.99.
Yeah, everybody's been proven wrong. This wrestling thing has steamrolled everybody. WWE is just this different monster. And like the fans do drive it for sure. Like, we are the core, but like they've always kind of foreseen like decades down the road. Even though Vince lost it creatively towards the end, he like saw 10 years in the future with business all the time. He was relentless. He never stopped.
You can't deny he's terrible at creative towards the end, but you can't deny the business acumen of Vince McMahon.
He's Jerry Jones. He's Jerry Jones, Al Davis. Like, they all get that way, where they get so rich and they're like, nope, if it's not my way, it's not going to happen. And I'm going to have to die.
He's Jerry Jones and Mark Davis, honestly, because Mark Davis is the one that understands all the marketing and he's making money even though the team's in the toilet. Mark Davis is making more money than that team has ever made, and they suck. Turn to Vegas, multi-billion-dollar
They got a new fucking stadium. Yeah, they got a new fucking stadium in Vegas. What are we doing here?
They don't care. They don't care that they lost home field advantage and no one watches the game when they're sitting in those seats. They don't give a shit.
So, it's like...
It's just they make money.
The big headlines usually in January with pro wrestling is like business and how is these companies going to adjust going forward. You know, man, you just kind of you make sure your creative team has their heads on straight, and you just keep trying to get people over organically. That's the goal. It's always been the goal, right? You do nurture. You know, it's like when you start a campfire, right? And you get a little bit of smoke. You're like, oh, just not too much air, not too much air. Like that's always that game, and you would play that game.
My favorite part about what's going on with wrestling lately is every single comedian, especially the up-and-comers, you don't have to know most of their names, talking about how they like wrestling and how everybody tries to shit on it and they just tear them apart. It's the best. It's the best.
I love it. I'm the most proud when
your reality TV is fucking not real too, right? You know that's fake shit too.
I think
right?
it was...
Like, shut the fuck up.
Was it MLW that did a show this last weekend and they fucking go to the... It might not have been MLW. I could be wrong. Fucking Danny McBride sitting in an indie show. Just like he's all woo, and he has a beer or whatever. And then they also did another one too, where McLovin from
that's awesome.
Superbad fucking was there, and like it's all these indie shows.
That's
like
dope.
They pulled out a bunch of stars, like the guy from Workaholics and all that stuff was there. And like it's like they love that shit. Like it's awesome. I love it when it's mainstream and people accept it. I can remember how
it's the last traveling theater circus on the main stage. It's better than any circus you've ever seen.
We grew up with people getting pissed, like because you had the Crockett and you had alternatives when we were growing up,
right?
And people would get so fuck. What do you mean LT's fucking wrestling at WrestleMania? Fuck WWF, like all the time. The first WrestleMania pissed all people off. Race is like, where's my shotgun? Like from like the first Mr. T, give me my shotgun. Like it's like I'm gonna go
Liberace,
what? Fucking Liberace. It's crazy. all of our lives, we've been seeing wrestling like shove celebrity down our throat, and it's worked a lot. You know, the Rockin' 80s were great. Everybody accepted it. Then it went shitty. Nobody was cool. Then in the Attitude Era, it was cool again. And it's just I love the waves. I love when you see Adam Sandler in the fucking front row at WrestleMania. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Well, when we get into 91 later, we're going to talk about how it went off the rails and went into a down spiral. Again.
Everything goes ups and down. We're never going to get to that though. That's the thing is like we could say we might look back and say like 2025 was the worst. Remember 2025, which is still awesome, by the way. Like you had AEW doing good shit. You had WWE's amazing production and the way they get behind stars and everything. Like it's crazy. I hope that we can look back at 2025 and go, that was the rock bottom of that era. Like, because we lived through 1995. We lived through that. That's hardcore shit. That's hard stuff.
That's PTSD. I don't want to talk
people,
about that.
It got so bad in 95 that people just started wandering the streets of Philadelphia and they stumbled upon ECW. Like, and that's what saved a lot of people, like, in that market. And, like, it's crazy. Like, it's so nuts when people, wrestling's fucking boring. I'm like, let me tell you. Sit on my knee, young lad. Like, let me tell you a story. There was an evil king named King Mabel that ruled the land, and Diesel was the. I can't make this up.
Giant Gonzalez was all over
let me tell you about those horror shows. Like, so come on, man. Like, we were fine. The Yente came out of nowhere, and woo, the Dungeon of Doom. Woo, like you have no idea what we've lived through. So you guys,
was a leader that was 4 feet tall. Yeah,
you whores can shut up when you guys bitch and cry about today's product. Like out there, like shut the fuck up. You have no idea. You did not have to live through that. The Booty Man. You don't even know what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. The Booty Man. You have no idea what that even is. And I'm glad you. The Yente. What was it? What's the other fucking? For the fucking idiot character that Beefcake was, Zodiac. God damn it, like Zodiac.
Oh god damn it!
So terrible.
God damn it! Why? Why are we doing this to ourselves?
Earthquake was a shark. He was a shark. Like, come on, man. Like we've seen it. Stop it. They didn't do anything with Seth Rollins' storyline. It went nowhere. I'm like, and then I had to watch Kamala in 1995 take on the Booty Man. So shut the fuck up, like with you and your you Seth Rollins doesn't make any sense. Paul Heyman, what's the vision? What's the vision? What are they? Like, let me tell you, they're better than the Dungeon of Doom. They're better than a triple steel cage where Savage and Hogan faced the entire heel roster and beat them on a pay-per-view. It's way better than that. I promise you. I promise you. An aging Hulk Hogan, like barely leg dropping people with pants on. Come on.
No longer immortal.
We've seen some shit. No longer immortal. So yeah. But I think that's it. I think those were like there's no. We have Royal Rumble coming up later this month. It's going to be a very divisive Royal Rumble because of where it's being held. So we'll see. And this is usually what already at the end of January, we're going to be on the road to WrestleMania. As soon as Royal Rumble hits, we're fucking straight on to Vegas.
LA Knight wins the Rumble. Prediction here.
He better.
I'm going to say it right now.
He better turn him heel. Turn him heel. Put the fucking rocket on him. That's what I'm saying right now.
Let's fucking go. All right.
So that's it. Unscripted. So Craig, what's
the
we'll see you at the match because this has his own. I won't steal.
Yeah.
Because it was the same.
And stop.